What we'll do is I'm gonna create the game real quick before I leave, invite both of you to it, and then I'm gonna go log in on my account to from her computer.
Yeah, I gotta log into the cheat because I want to be able to use some of that data today.
But we are live.
Not popping up. There you go. Oh, I've got an ad.
Yeah, I forget ads exist.
Right?
Like, I'm subbed to so many channels, so when I actually get an ad, it's like, wait, this is a thing that happens.
Like, Nova needs to do something so that we don't have to watch these ads on his stream. I think he could
Yeah.
do something.
I run those ads because I need I need the revenue, my guy. I'm poor.
Well, if it's for that's fine. I'll let it slide.
I'll remove ads for here. But everybody,
There you
welcome to
go.
Other Side Gaming. I'm gonna turn you over into the capable hands of Morgan and Stretch as I am playing the first game. So I will go away. We are getting set up to go. Teams are preparing draft, and I will let them take it from here.
All right, so this week we got first game. We got Mute Gen versus Orange Duck Gaming. Orange Ducks got the first pentakill last week of the season. Pretty impressive. Pretty big statement. I think they're going to be a pretty big juggernaut this season. What do you think?
I'm definitely looking forward to what their ADC is gonna do. If it's anything very similar to what he did their first game.
Yeah, I mean, ADC. Who is their ADC? Is it? It's Hades. 270 CS, 17 kills, 2 deaths, 4 assists. It's a pretty stout stat line for a week 1 game. Let's see if he's rolling on it.
Hopefully. But I mean, also, there's something to keep in mind that is a Draven champ. That is usually how Draven goes. As
Yeah,
in,
yeah. Draven. I've made my opinion of Draven clear last week. Like, I don't even care if I suspect somebody playing Draven. I would ban them. That champ's just broken. It's been broken for so many seasons.
absolutely. That it just doesn't matter if you have an advantage or not. He just steamrolls you. But
Yeah. So we're looking to see if the Orange Ducks are going to continue with their bot lane dominance. ADC with the first pentakill of the season. High jungle participation. That's the thing to keep an eye on too. With the new jungle changes, Orange Ducks jungler has been pretty effective at impacting lanes.
yeah, I mean, I think that is definitely something we're going to see a lot more of throughout the season as it goes. It just seems that jungling has, it's either one way or the other. They're just in lanes all the time or farming it up.
Yeah, I think it depends a lot on champ select too, as to what you're going to get with that. The certain champions are like Elise, you know, mainly assassins. You'll see come out of the jungle and try to impact lanes pretty early. Tanks usually see farm a little bit more. Um, but yeah, I mean, me being a jungle player, I think the new changes are fascinating. I can't wait to watch another week of comp just to see how different people adjust to different situations. All the new jungle changes.
Absolutely. I'm more curious. Do you think we're going to see another Silas jungle? Just seems like he's been appearing more and more in solo queue.
Yeah, I don't know. That was strange. Like from my last venture with this game, I didn't see Silas do too much. It was pretty effective. Um, I think we could see it. I don't know if it's worth a ban. Would you ban a Silas in the jungle?
I think that determines on the Silas player whether you have the count answer to that. Because he can be really, really good if you don't know how to play around it.
Especially if the opposing team's champ select provides lots of good stealable ults. Now on Mute Genius's side, uh, what do you think some of the adjustments they might try to make this week might be uh, with their approach to each lane?
It'd be rough. I personally hope they're gonna pay a little more attention to their bot lane, especially since I mean Orange Duck Gaming, their bot lane is dominating. I would pay more attention to that and try to shut them down as fast as possible.
Hey, Pence Prez, you make a very good point. If the opponent can flex the Silas into multiple roles, it is. I agree that would be worth a ban. Um, we were kind of poking around at Silas jungle, but it's a very valid top and mid position too. I just don't know if anybody plays Silas top or mid, or if their jungler that played Silas can play another position and they might have somebody else to rotate into jungle. That's another option.
Where's it standing? I don't believe anyone else besides Orange Duck Gaming has tried Silas. I think maybe Pack from Mute Geniuses has played him mid a couple times. That's
Yeah, it's a champion just through this first season of this going into the second season that I really haven't seen too much of. I think it's a really kind of player dependent champion anyway because I'll tell you right now I have no idea how to play that champion.
yeah.
How they do the things that they do with that champion is beyond me.
I am definitely excited. Just throwing this out there to see the 13.2 changes and see how that's going to affect everyone rolling in, just
Give us a
as the weeks go on.
give us a rundown. What are some of the changes that are coming down the pipe?
Oof. I'd actually have to look that up.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Oh no, you're good because I've had a few friends talking about it, just the major ADC changes, buffs. I mean, obviously we know Ari is getting the VCU, but if we're talking majorly on these ADC points, if I can find it. I might not be able to completely find it. Bottom line is the ADCs are definitely getting buffed. They're a lot of their attack damage for most of them, and the regular auto attack damages is going up, so they're expecting to look to have a lot higher damage, a lot more survivability than just what the durability patch gave them.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that I've seen uh, as of late is that the emphasis of the game on the ADC has kind of gone away a little bit. Like they've kind of pushed ADC to the side and kind of pushed the game towards more of like, especially last season, seeing what we've seen uh, throughout last season. A lot of those games were won through top and mid and jungle, as opposed to really putting an emphasis on duo lane. In my opinion, it should be.
It's unfortunate to hear. Yeah, Sari sucks again. The Right's never gonna balance that champ. But
So, lastly, how do you think Mute Geniuses try to counter their jungle and bot lane dominant performance that Orange Duck Gaming put on? What do you think are some strategies that we could see them possibly try to drum up?
I mean, you got a few options out there. You could have um their jungler, the mute's jungler, just completely decide to go, okay, I'm not gonna do an Elise, we're not gonna do an assassin, we're gonna draft tank top, tank jungle, which seems to be what we're seeing more. To do that, you could go for more of a CC bot lane. I did like the Veigar they did the last time they played. They could incorporate that and just lock it down. Great for ganks. And like I said, maybe repeat ganking might be a good idea for them coming into this game.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that if here we go, we're taking off.
Oh,
Um, I definitely agree if they can keep that momentum going through the jungle and through the try to if mute geniuses can try to do something like even if it's just as basic as vision, just to try and prevent their jungler from trying to get that momentum that they got last week, they might stand a good chance at possibly slowing him down. Maybe get the bot lane ahead. Maybe get mid or top ahead. Try to get a winning lane going and try to snowball off top of that.
Absolutely.
There's the Draven ban.
That's expected. That the man is never seeing Draven again.
No, it's not happening. Catching axes. If I could juggle half as good as he could juggle them axes, I might have half a shot at joining the local circus.
That's fair.
So we got Shen and Maokai.
There's the Silas.
Yep. We got the Ari mid. Nocturne. Now that's definitely got to be a Nocturne jungle with a Maokai support. Shen top, maybe?
I wouldn't put bets on it. I have seen a Nocturne mid happen a few times.
That would be an interesting play. I mean, it's a good spot for it. You got the global. You can make a quick roam with ult.
Yeah.
I do like how they have the globals plus the huge lockdown from Maokai. So it gives them a little bit more map presence.
Oh yeah, I was gonna point that out. That's just they're going for. Looks like they're going just for big team helping out draft.
Right. Now we got Misfortune, comfort pick. Ooh, Samira, another champion that can pop off.
This is interesting. I'm just seeing more of a defensive side on the mute geniuses, and then like Orange Duck Gaming is going for their solo kill pressure. Just
Yeah, I mean, each lane in Orange Duck Gaming is easily a solo kill lane.
yeah, Samira is oncoming, unfortunately.
And yeah, the other thing you got to think about too is when like mute geniuses obviously go in team fight comp, like you pointed out. You know, Mordekaiser can pull the Misfortune out of a team fight, and
But
with their current comp, Nocturne, Morgana are really the only damage that's really going to come out. I mean, Shen's sneaky damage. Maokai build AP might be sneaky damage. I don't know if that's still a thing, but
Pack's gonna be on. I suspect Pack to be on the Nocturne. Yeah, I'm hoping he is. I want to see it. But yeah, I really hope they are gonna just look to get that Misfortune ahead. If Fed Misfortune is probably equally as much of a nightmare as a Draven.
right, right. Yeah, you get Misfortune fed, pretty much one shots people. The Ari is definitely easily two shottable. Samira is easily one two shottable if you catch the right pick. Um, even honestly, if fed enough, if I'm playing Mordekaiser, I really don't want to take Misfortune into jail.
No.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think it's pretty good matchup here through draft. I think both teams draft pretty well.
Yeah, it's just gonna come down to who's more comfortable on the comp they picked.
2 minutes of spectator delay.
Love it.
And XD Shooter and I last week talked about how they just kind of cut that down to a minute. Because I mean, if we're a minute behind, we're not going to show. We're not going to be able to really help out or anything. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, like, what are you gonna talk about for 30 seconds of waiting for red buff?
Hey, watch out! Oh wait, you're already dead.
That is a good point.
Good job, Riot.
That's a good point. The utility the geniuses are bringing out. That's like I like it. I had mentioned them getting double tank, tank top, tank jungle. Looks like it's what they're doing.
So, do you think it's a Maokai jungle Shen top?
I most likely, yeah. I will be really surprised if it's Maokai top Shen jungle, but it's workable.
I apologize, OSG fam. I'm a little out of the loop on jungle metas and all that. I'll get brushed up on it soon enough.
If Shen is jungle, I will never play this game again. I'm sorry.
Shen jungle. You calling Shen jungle? Do you want to bet? You want to bet some tokens on that?
I would.
The River Shen.
Soraka jungle.
7.8k tokens. Is that all the tokens you have? You've been losing then. Gain, what's going on, brother? Appreciate the OSG fam coming out and showing support and watching these lunatics scrap for 20, 30 minutes. It's a good time. Get to talk to us. We get to talk to you. Appreciate your support.
No, we do skip ahead, right? When we get in, we just completely fast
Yeah.
forward it.
Yeah, so I spam the fast forward button until as far as that's just the easiest way to get synced.
Yeah.
OSG pack on the Nocturne. And it is a Shen jungle. I would have lost 7.8k tokens.
Well, I can't play this game again. It's unfortunate. I have to go get a life now.
Hey, I quit playing the game for a little while, and I haven't gotten a life yet, so working, going to school, playing Warcraft. So you don't have to get it. It's only optional. So we got Team Foreskin. Come on. Orange Ducks, Team Foreskin. Come on.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Ah, sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Is that an
Oh,
invade?
that's unfortunate.
No. Yes. Oh, I hope they suspect it. That. Wow.
That was unfortunate.
They get out with their lives, but all the flash is lost. Yeah, that's the stuff you.
I gotta get synced with the string. A little far ahead on the string.
Yeah, that's just the stuff you gotta watch out for. Okay, I believe I should be synced up as well.
I'm still a little far ahead.
Ah, okay. I see it now, yeah. I synced up a little too fast.
Trying to see the timestamp. There's not a
Yeah.
unfortunate. Silas got the Shen.
Should be. What timestamp are you at?
I'm trying to figure that out. There we go. I think I'm there. I think I'm there.
Yeah, the worst I am is like a couple seconds off, so that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just a couple seconds behind.
Oh no.
There we
This
go.
Nova.
Okay.
Well, there's the CC. Oh, don't. Unfortunate. Ignite out of the wave.
So I think with the start that we've
What?
currently saw, I think we're going to see a little bit of vertical jungling here, possibly to try and get Nova caught back up. Got the kill. Pack got the kill on the Ahri. Lethal. Lethal. I'm just
Yeah, but
catch back up.
okay. Yeah. Wow.
Check
That
out.
is.
So we got a little CS lead, little lead in the bot lane for the geniuses. Down 1 kill now. It was a good recover. What they need to do is they need to look for another pick somewhere.
And if that ward pushing in, I would pick on that ward.
Oh yeah. Yep, we got the gank coming.
Ah.
Good dodge by Nova. Good dodge, good taunt. Ooh, we had a double kill down bot with the roam from Ahri.
I believe you are still a few seconds ahead. I need to.
Dang it. Am I ahead of the stream or am I?
Ahead of the stream. Yeah, Samira just got that nasty double kill.
I'll have to slow it down quick. It's just hard
That
because it's
is-
like jumping around a little bit.
Yeah. No, I had to look at the timestamp on the stream, then manually count it until I could catch it up again in client. But that is not what you want to see on that Samira. A double kill early.
Freelos top with the solo kill on the Shen.
Oh no, Pack. So many flashes and summoners out of the way.
Got it. Oh, they got it. They had a chance. They had a chance bot. Oh man. The Morgana Q just a second late. I think I'm just a hair behind now, so my reactions might be late. That's okay.
That is. I mean, yeah, they're keeping really good vision though.
Yeah,
That top order.
no, that's definitely a good point. I mean, I think that they've got the vision. I just think they need a little bit more map awareness on Mute Genius's side to try and help prevent those single picks. You know, the Silas gang spot. You know, we got Silas sitting 3-1, and we got Samira sitting 2-0-3. Oh. They're gonna want to try and cool it in that lane. That was unfortunate flash grapple. Hades with another one. Looks like Ahri's coming to clean up. Oh, just missed the Ahri charm. Doesn't matter. And they walk it out.
Wow.
So if you're Mute Geniuses now, what are we doing? I would probably try to. It seems like Pack's got a little bit of a lead mid. Maybe. I mean, the Ahri roams have helped a lot. Ahri's sitting on a 4-stack ring. Pack might be the best chance right now to try and snowball back into this game. Got the fear on her. But he's getting ganked.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what I do. Just sit back, farm. It's 9-1 at this point. You just
Yeah.
Your best hope is just to farm and prevent those ganks and roams from happening.
Yeah, we're sitting at a 6k gold lead on Orange Ducks.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna have a little scuttle fight here. Good job securing the scuttle, but here we back out. Here we back out. That's
Yes.
unfortunate. The Shen gets a kill, but I don't think Nova gets away. Nope. See, that was a good fight. They needed to get that scuttle and then just back out.
Yeah.
Because now Orange Ducks gets Dragon pretty much uncontested.
I mean, at that point, it's just you're that far behind. Are you that desperate to get a kill on someone?
Right.
Because you're looking at it like, well, you're already giving up that objective.
Right.
There's no way you're fighting for that.
Right, but I don't think there's a world where they clean that up. Oh, good teleport. Good teleport by the Shen. Can they kill the Samira? They
The
got
question I ask in all my solo queue games: can we kill that Samira?
And the answer apparently is no. Samira with the cleanup. That puts Hades at 7-0-5 with a 700 gold bounty. Yeah, now the CS lead's gone mid.
Yeah.
Samira 66 CS to 26.
Yeah.
That's just a tough lane now, you know. So, I mean, there's a lot of dive potential there, especially if Thresh pulls in first, takes tower shots.
Yeah. And at that point, you hold that Morgana Q and just hope to keep your ADC alive.
Right. We're seeing a lot of roams from every lane. There was the bait into the Thresh hook, but Pack was smart to back out. Toss that Q out there. W.
Trying to figure out where the Maokai's ult actually didn't affect Mordekaiser.
I would love to show you the scoreboard, but I don't have control of that computer. Sorry. I can tell you. What would you like to know? Samira is currently 8-0-5, sitting on a 700 gold bounty, 81 CS. That's now 9-0-5.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Samira's to the point where it's just a solo lane bot. That Thresh roams.
Yeah, these are easy kills for her.
I mean, she's sitting on a shield bow, serrated dirk, pickaxe, Doran's. At 11 minutes, that's a lot of gold.
I have a feeling Hades may just start getting target banned now.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at Fulcrum in the jungle. Fulcrum ain't no joke. You know, we've seen him on Silas. We haven't seen him on anything else. And then Freelos up top. He was a pretty stout tank last week. He's playing Mordekaiser pretty well too.
It's so difficult when they play so aggressive and then you go into the match thinking, okay, they drafted everyone aggressive, we can fight it.
Good trade by Fury, top. Pack's gotta stop this. There you go, good job, good job. So how do they get their bot lane back in? Because they need the damage from Kinetic on the Misfortune. Because right now, Nocturne can deal a lot of damage, but Nocturne's only sitting on, he's not even sitting on Mythic yet.
I mean, it's an option to just say, okay, we can send Misfortune top. They're not paying too much attention top. Send someone with her just in case. Have her farm up. It's just
Yeah, I
about
mean,
seeing if they can stall enough for her to farm.
yeah, she's only sitting on 38 farm right now.
Turret plating will soon fall. Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
The Samira kill tally is 12-0-5 now. Kale.
See, it would.
Jesus, she's even melting Shen.
Legendary.
Oh, that's probably why. Collector and Merc Treads now. So they brought back the Chemtech Drake there, huh?
They did. Definitely more excited for that.
So what's the new Chemtech? I like the appearance way better. It looks way cooler.
Yeah. Well, I haven't paid too much attention to stats. Really, the only thing I was drawn to was the effects it had on the map. The brand vision.
Slain the dragon.
It's. I mean, you know, you have the vision, makes you be able to gain move speed. The plants, if you have the soul, the, you know, fruit thing doesn't slow you down, which is really nice. But
Small quality of life upgrades,
yeah, the one thing that keeps you playing.
right? Yeah, that's unfortunate. They didn't have enough time to set up for that.
Blue team triple kill. Shut down.
That is insane. That is just a massive amount of damage coming out of that Samira right now.
Oh,
16-0-6.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, Squatches, we've all been that red team. Especially me. A lot. It's just hard. I don't know if there's time left to just kind of sit and farm. Maybe 1-3-1. You know, try sending the Misfortune top, bring the Maokai mid. Try to do something with Pack, Rana, and Maokai mid. Let Misfortune farm under tower top against the Mordekaiser. Got the lockdown. Oh, missed the lockdown. How did Mordekaiser get out of that Maokai ult?
that's what I've seen that the second time. Like, does it not affect him? In that ult? I'm so confused.
Unless, okay, hear me out. Unless, because in this, we can't see the jail, right? So, if Maokai ulted,
Has been destroyed.
does it go through to when they go into the jail?
That is a good question. I mean, maybe not. If we're seeing that happen.
I mean, if that's the case, that is insane just awareness by Freelos to do that. See the Maokai ult him with jail and avoid the lockdown. Because if he gets locked down there, he dies.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've never seen that happen. So just the new interactions you learn every day.
think I think Ducks are just gonna push the mid to try to end it.
Blue team triple kill. Blue team
I mean, it's looking like there can. There's not much to stop them. You got the Samira who can 1v5 their entire team.
Yeah, Samir with the quadra kill.
team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
21-0-6.
Shut down. Red team double kill.
It's just unfortunate, spiraled out of control.
Yeah, I mean, the gank, or not the gank, but the snuffed out invade early hurt, but it wasn't game breaking. I just think that the fight setup, I think, is really what's been kind of the Achilles heel for Mute Genius. Do they get the Mord here? They got the Mord.
I would say that as well. If they, a good 90% of their fights were fights they didn't need to be taking.
Right.
Like, just like that Scuttle Crap fight, you didn't need that.
Right. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. Try to make a play to get back in the game. But you know that it's kind of a judgment call in the time. You know, at that point, Samir wasn't too far ahead. Had the potential, but I think the kill target needed to be the Samir to get the shutdown, get that 700 gold back.
Blue team quadra kill. Ace. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Does Nocturne build Hydra?
I don't know still. It used to be a build for sure, if it's the lethality build.
Yeah.
Which it looks like he was going Mirror Mana, so yeah. You could build that into, what's it called? Dustblade. And then, into Mirror Mana. Or Mana
Huh.
Mute. And that's a game. That's a game. Another pretty dominating performance by Orange Ducks Gaming. Congrats on their win. This next game, we look to go to Let's Get Orny versus Twinkies Angels. Twinkies Angels also coming off a win, right?
Yeah. I'm excited to see Let's Get Orny again. See what they've come up with, and they've had time to practice that extra week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely excited to see XD. Well, XD Shooter's not playing this season, right?
He's not, unfortunately.
That's a sad day because I really like watching him getting outsmited from halfway across the world.
And I really looked forward to just making fun of him the entire game, but it can't happen, and it's sad.
I mean, it could still happen. Like, little jabs here and there.
Actually, he worked on a smite. He's been pretty good at a smite.
Video or it's not, never happened. Pictures are, it ain't true. All right, so as I wait for my invites to get it next match, first game of the season for Let's Get Orny. So it'll be cool to see them come off, see if they get some momentum going early. What do you think their draft phase is going to be like? You think they're going to draft tanky, draft maybe a little bit conservative, or you think they're going to try and go for a kill or kill lanes, or what's your take on it?
Oof. For both of the teams?
Well, let's get Orny first.
Okay. um, I don't know. Last season we saw them, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, draft like almost complete tank. Most CC lockdown. So I would, I don't know. I'm hoping we get to see more from them, and I'm hoping they do switch it up because I am a little bit tired of seeing tank in the tank meta. But if I don't see an Ornn, I'm not gonna know what to do.
So, with the current state of the game, tanks are pretty much still the meta, right? They still kind
Yes,
of dominate the game. Now, that's one of the big changes coming too, right? They're kind of nerfing the brawler class a little bit.
they are the bruiser fighter. They're nerfing
Yeah,
a few of the items there.
yeah. I mean, I definitely, there's been many games where I've gotten punted by a Lee Sin or gotten suplexed by a set. It definitely has a place, and I think that kind of goes into what we were talking about earlier with the reemergence of bot lane priority. A lot of these brawlers kind of stand toe to toe with an ADC, which, in my opinion, I feel like the ADC should be take that if fight. Now on to Twinkies Angels. Strong jungle performance. Who do they got jungling for them now?
Oh,
Instead of
they have the Sloth Tamer, I believe is his name.
Sloth Tamer. I'm just gonna call him Sid.
Okay.
Sid the Sloth. I
I
love you,
love
Sid the
that.
Sloth. So Sid was sitting at 194 CS last week, 6 kills, 1 death, and 9 assists. Very active jungler. I think that bodes well for the fact that we're used to seeing Let's Get Orny kind of play some heavy tank meta. If you are involved in the lanes early, get your laners ahead, those tanks seem to melt a little bit easier.
Okay, so much going on. So much.
Nosebleed,
But
I still love you too. So, just letting you know, I still love you, Nosebleed. But so only 2 deaths on Twinkies Angels, which Kale was the other one for 1 and 6. I expect to see a little bit more of him be a little bit more active in this game. Like I said, for 1 and 6, 218 CS. I'd like to see him get a little bit closer than that 10 kill mark, maybe this game.
I'm also interested to see if they're gonna ban the Ezreal or not, or if they decided, you know what, we may have lost, but it doesn't matter.
Well, and I mean that's the thing too. I mean Twinkie is really good with Ezreal, but you can play around the Ezreal pretty easily too with the right draft. Um, top of mid, deathless first game. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Just leave their support out. No glory
well,
to the support, just like words. And there's their support.
he's still a boss though. Their support's still a boss. I see you. I see you. So support. Speaking of that, I'm a boss. 33 CS, 3 kills, 12 assists. Very active. Very impactful lanes. I expect to see him roam quite a bit, and I'm just assuming to him. So I apologize. Just let me. But between the support and the jungler for uh, Twinkies Angels, I think we'll see fights early in mid bot lane. They usually leave homemade alone a little bit up top, kind of like on an island, and he does well up there on an island. Pretzel King, you're right. Support lives do matter. Um, And I don't have, like I said, I don't have any information really on Let's Get Horny, as we've really kind of cracked down on the stat tracking for this season. So next week I'll have information on that. Apologies for that. This week I don't have any stats from this.
I mean, honestly, I think I'm curious to see if we're ever going to get a game where they don't roam. Because it's just not just the meta for tanks, but meta for support, leaving their ADC alone so they can farm under tower.
Well, yeah, and I mean that's extremely beneficial because then you're not splitting experience. That's another way to kind of try and snowball that ADC single lane action, especially if it's safe for tower.
I don't know. I guess I'm just wondering, like, if they're, because what I think I've been seeing from what I have been seeing is just one team does like have their support go to roam first, and the other team just kind of goes, "Oh wait, we didn't expect this. Hold on, we have to match this." Understandable.
100% understandable.
I mean, I know that comes from my support saying the same thing to my ADC. They get so sick. No, bye. Don't want to do it.
Hey, we can't forget about Mars either. You know, I don't give Mars as much love as, you know, Mars holding it down in the mid lane. Proud of you.
That is true. We're
Doing
forgetting
it
about you,
good.
Mars. I'm sorry.
I want to see that Azir though.
He's played his ear? My goodness.
I've seen him play the Azir.
What?
Come on, Azir was such a good pick. You had the best skin ever. That is seriously like next to Pentakill Chapter 2 or Chapter 4. I don't know which chapter it is. The Pentakill Karthus skin is the best skin in the game. But now his Azir skin, that's number 2.
I don't remember seeing those ear skins, so we'll have to take your word for it. But
It's the it's like the undead pharaoh looking one.
oof. Yeah, I mean, what do you think we'll see out of Mars this game? I mean, we did see his Akali, but I'm curious to see if he's going to crack out a Yasuo or Yone or something like that.
I would like to see the Yone. I think that's a viable pick for him. I think it would be a comfort pick for him, even though that I haven't seen him play it a whole lot. I know he's got it in his back pocket. But
Oh,
then
yeah.
again, if they don't ban it, I expect to see him on Victor. I don't think personally, Let's Get Orny's going to respect him.
No.
And I think they're going to try and ban out Twinkie, because that's what I've seen in prior seasons. And I think there's a chance that Mars gets his Victor. If that's the case, I expect to see him be extremely impactful in this game.
I mean, I'm hoping, like, but then again, just haven't seen anything from Orny. Don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to prioritize the mid lane. But, I mean, from what I've heard from every mid laner, it's Victor is horrifying to go against.
Oh, it's terrible. It's oppressive. Like, the only thing that I've ever had any kind of success on, and it's a fringe pick, was playing Kennen into it, because it's like you've got a lot of lockdown, but you can also poke from range.
What?
Don't you tell him to
Yeah.
pick Riven. The Rise. I will give you that. That's another one of my favorite mid champs. Rise was good. That was a good Rise.
I just want to see Riven mid. I don't know. Hey, if Shell can pull it off, I think Mars could.
I think Mars could. I think he could pull it off. But if we're gonna name champs that we want to see him play, I want to see him play the Udyr mid.
Oh, I would no, please don't. I don't want to see anybody playing Udyr mid, gonna be honest. Udyr jungle is enough for me. Hi Spliff, welcome into the party.
Welcome, Spliff. The man who smites people from halfway across the world.
Here we go. Non-silence, just can't think of any other stats to give for a second week.
Yeah, we're just kind of waiting on one person. I think it should be about ready to kick off. Overall recap of the first game. I think that after seeing the first game of the night and the second game for Meat Geniuses, I think they just need to kind of strategize a little bit, kind of take the week to sit back because they're on bye week this week. Kind of get a strategy and a game plan together. Kind of come together, really talk about what they've experienced so far in the league. Maybe do a little VOD review. Overall, well, we all got room for improvement. As far as Orange Ducks go, I would just keep doing what I'm doing. Honestly, I mean, it's been a pretty dominant showing so far, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what we've been seeing from like most of the games. It's just been stomp or no, it's been stomp, one stomps.
So on our little prediction tracker, we've got 100% for Twinkies Angels.
I'm gonna be biased. Please, someone vote Orny. I want money. I want money. Yeah, I mean, I feel like just a lot of people watched season 1. They saw how Jinx Angels did during that season. They just, I don't know, maybe feel more comfortable. Because I feel like Orny right now is just a huge mystery to me, and it kind of scares me a little bit because I don't no clue what they're gonna come out with.
I mean, they've got quality players. I mean, Dater and Matty Rack. I mean, Matty Rack in the jungle, like on the Kane. I know he plays Kane. Great Kane player. Mara Mara, I'm kind of new to. Vodka, I'm new to. I don't remember those two from last season. I apologize if you were here and I don't. I still love you. Dater, like I said, Dater, I believe is their mid laner, right?
Yep.
Plays Syndra very well. Plays many of the control mages mid well. I think Oriana is another good one for him. El Toro Pupu, solid top laner. He's a safe top laner. He's not gonna. He'll take calculated risks, but not to the detriment of the team. So I mean, out of those three, solid, strong players. As far as Vodka and Maramara, I'm kind of in the dark. I'm excited to see though.
And there's also the thought that Dater did have that really good Yone that we saw last season against Mars as a Akali.
That's true too. This was like a little bit of a grudge match between those two. Actually, as a matter of fact, it is. I'm excited.
I wanna. Huh?
You first. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I'm sorry. I get too excited and I accidentally overtalk. But I was just gonna say real quick that I do want to see now have Mars pick that Akali and Data go Yone again just for a rematch.
Right, fisticuffs straight down mid lane. No roams, just straight up fighting. Whoever wins gets the farm.
Yeah. I mean, I've made bets like that in my solo queue.
Good point. Good point. He had a good game of Ziggs too. Ziggs is another good champ. I mean, Dater's got a pretty wide champion pool. I think it's up there with Mars's champion. So there's a lot of different options that we can see out of this mid lane. And who knows? Maybe this game is won through mid lane in that case. Again, to anybody that wasn't here on the first game that's here now, I appreciate you coming out and showing your love for Other Side Gaming. We love you. We appreciate you. And yeah, hope you have a good time. Spliff, why are you playing Warhammer? Don't you have to have like other people to play that with? Isn't it like a big board game thing? I know Nova plays it.
Huh?
Total. Okay.
Huh? Yeah, I thought he's playing Call of
Oh,
Duty
okay.
recently. Yeah.
Well, if it's like StarCraft, I might have to check that out.
You should definitely play Pokemon. I agree. I second that.
I will make it. I promise I'll download it and I'll try it.
Let's go.
But I'm really thinking about that Warhammer because I want to be cool like Novo and play with the Custodes and just stomp everybody. You won't raid every other week. Don't lie to me. You're lying to me on your own stream. How is that right?
Twice a week. What do you mean? Yeah.
Twice in the same week. So is that in the sense that it's one time you're going to raid twice? Go cringe yourself, Spliff.
Cliff. No, I can't even commentate on that. I think it's rude to bully my own ADC. I can't do that.
No, that's what you're supposed to do.
I do it in game all the time, but I mean, he deserves a break.
Spliff deserves no breaks.
I did it entirely this morning.
Well, I expect to see you guys Saturday. Saturday is my raid that I run. You are more than welcome to come. All right, so we're in ban phase. That's enough for the other offshoot games that we play. The ban on the Kench. The ban on the Kench. That actually, yeah. El Toro plays the Kench a lot. That's a very, very good ban. There's been many games where I've seen him carry. Oh, Matty Rat got the cane. I told you, Matty Rat got the cane.
I want to see that cane. Give it to me.
You got
the
the
only person
Vagar.
Ooh.
The Viego. It's cool. All right. Zaya Rakan bot. I know that you're a savant of the Zaya Rakan bot lane duo.
I used to be before I made the switch back mid. I made Zaya for a long time.
Strong champ.
She just got buffed too.
Yeah. We got the Castlewin mid. So Castlewin versus the Vagar. That is an incredibly smart pick.
I don't get the Riven. Sorry.
I don't think there's a world that he picked Riven into Vagar. If he
confident.
If he did, okay, so if he did, I would personally purchase him a giant solid gold wheelbarrow to haul his giant brass balls around him. Because that I would never do that ever. Ever. Like, I can't play Riven anyway, so I'm no one to judge, but like I just don't know. The Kassadin though, he can ult through that cage.
It's gonna be a nightmare for Vagar.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bad time. I mean, again, Dater's no slouch. So, I mean, I just hope that the amount that we're hyping up this mid lane fight, that it really pans out to be what we think it's going to.
Yeah, as I say, watch him just farm. They had a farm peace festival.
Right. Don't even trade shots. Like no Vagar Qs, nothing. Vagar cages his tower.
That can that even happen?
What's that?
Kelly stepped in, huh?
So 2 minutes and 30 seconds until the game starts. This time, since you're available, can you fast forward the stream so that we can easily sync up to the stream? Novo, I'd love you a lot if you would do that. Big heart, big heart. I appreciate you.
I want to see some nasty Cassante outplays. I've seen him play really well.
That's a champion that I'm not too brushed up on. Like I said, I've kind of taken a bit of a leave of absence to the game. Who knows? Watching these games has kind of made me have a itch to play. I don't know if I want to dive down that path. We'll see. We'll see. But Cassante, not seen him but once, and I don't even really know what his kit does. I know he does an alt that's kind of like a Mordekaiser thing that can get you in a 1v1 against somebody, but I don't know really how it works. I'd be interested to see it, but I just need some more time with the champ to be able to see like what he's capable of, what his real strengths are, weaknesses are, and all that.
I mean, I don't know. Like it just depends on the player. I've seen so many people playing really, really poorly. In fact, like most of them do.
I don't know how he would go into a Doctor Mundo. I mean, what is that? What does that uh, matchup even look like? Is it a chill lane? Is it a farm lane? Is it a try to kill the Mundo lane? Which I don't.
It,
There's any lane that's a try to kill the Mundo lane, but
yeah, no, Mundo. I don't believe I've seen a Cassante win against a Mundo. It's rough, but I haven't seen anybody win against Mundo lately.
I'm not a big fan of his changes either. To be completely honest, I like pre-change Mundo, where he was even less intelligent. Like it was a good clear in the jungle, good time to play in the jungle. That's where I got my 7 Mundo, the jungle. But all right, we are off. So it looks like Sloth Tamer heard my I'm sorry, Sid heard my foreskin comment. Now Twinkies Angels is the foreskin. All right. Let's speed up to
Oh my goodness.
meet the stream. Something funky happened with the stream. There we go. We know. Kind of good. Nova, if you can hear me, the stream's kind of doubled up. You got a screen on top of a screen or whatever.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
All right, so we got the 3-point defense for. Apologies that you can't see the stream. It'll be up here shortly. I'm going to do my best to kind of commentate us through this. We got a 3-point guard on Twinkie's Angel side. Mundo's in lane. We got Vagar guarding, going to lane, and Kane is starting on red bot side. Both junglers getting a strong leash. Cassante going top to match the Mundo. All right, nice little pick by Mars, getting a little trade in on Dater. Homemade getting a little trade in on the Mundo.
He gives him.
All right, our stream is back.
Nice.
We got a little slow push going bot lane for Twinkie Angels. Kane skips Krugs to go over to his Wolves. Got a good trade with the Cassante top into
Who needed
Mara
Krugs
on the
anyway?
Mundo. What was that? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I just who needs Krugs? You don't need Krugs.
I hate those. I hate that camp. Like when you start bot side, Krugs are so hard to kill early with most champs. Good guard by Dater, putting up the cage, preventing the Cassidy from coming in and plopping one on him.
It's so satisfying, especially. Yes.
What I've noticed too is that these jungle clears are not healthy anymore at all. Like junglers are taking a lot of damage. Got the early gank by Kane on the Cassante, who gets out. I think he's out. Gets the slow. Little trade with the cleaver to finish it off. We got Sloth coming in. He wants some of that Kane.
I mean, who doesn't have you seen Kane? Let's be honest here. Yeah. It's just the sad side of having a Kane. Like, on the bright side, you didn't die, but there's no win situations. He gets orbs either way.
Right. Right. And like as soon as he goes red Kane, like Sloth wasting a little bit of time searching the jungle. Got the gank going mid, more orbs. More orbs. Matty Rack says, give me those orbs. I don't want to kill yet. I want all the kills later. We got the Rakan roam. Putting vision down.
Yeah. That's what
First
it
blood
turns
on the
into.
Dater. Viego's such a strong champ too.
Nice.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Aren't the flash. He's out. He's out. Matty Rack's out.
Has been. So I'm surprised no one's paid too much. Oh no.
It's been quiet in the bot lane. Let's take a check up on the CS. We got a pretty even CS. 2 CS lead for Twinkie. I gotta move around there. The Amumu support. I actually really like that pick because I play. Oh, and El Toro Pupu's in bot lane. He's not playing top lane. Mara's top lane. But like I was saying, the Amumu provides a lot of strong lockdown and sneakily strong if they build AP.
P. Mumu?
Yes.
Or wait, I'm misunderstanding, I think.
I'm
I
just
don't know
talking
if
like
to be afraid or not.
no, the Amumu. So Amumu building like I forget the item. It's the burn item for tanks. The AP
Oh, yeah. That bombies?
burn. No, it's we gotta fight mid. Ooh, the Rakan steals the kill though. That's unfortunate.
taking all the kills, the Rakan getting all of them.
Good job for the early dragon, but they got to know that Kane's going to be here, and he can wall step that, smite it, and walk out. He's going to let it go. He's going to try and go for the gank.
I can't tell you
Got
how
the
many
slow.
times. Just cast in on level 6. Game might be over. Lane definitely over for Veigar.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get away from him now. Just like that. Good trade, forced the back. I mean, he took a tower shot, so he's a little low himself, but... That's the one thing about Kassadin, too, is if you're not watching your mana with Kassadin, like, you can put yourself into some really, really bad situations. I know that from experience.
Oh yes, me too.
Homemade getting a little vision top. That's a fortunate back for Veigar, too, though. He's got a pretty strong way of pushing into him. He could farm pretty safe for a little while against the Kassadin.
There's just a lot less kill pressure. Kassadin didn't take Ignite. You don't have to worry about him popping on you. Ignite, run away.
Right. We got a nice little fight going top. Homemade's taking a lot of damage, though. The Mundo's popped his ult. He's healing. Did Homemade build anti-heal first?
He did not,
Did
I
not.
believe.
Very
I
good
mean, it's
vision.
possible.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying it's possible that maybe that Rakan, for some reason, just builds it right after boots. So he
Right.
doesn't feel too threatened to build anti-heal right now.
Ooh. Mars gets out. Oh. He's chasing. He's chasing. Maddie wants it. And he changes his mind. And with that kill on the Rift Herald, he is glad that he changed his mind. See, that's the thing with this matchup mid, is like Mars can do that now. But when Veigar gets like 300 stacks, like that's gonna hurt. Like that's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
But she's only sitting at 65 stacks right now. But it's going to Veigar's going to scale. And it's going to, if he dives like that, it's going to kill Mars.
It's just the question of, is Mars gonna know that and respect that and just not dive him when he sees that?
Right. And that's where you made a really good point, because right there, right on that back, if Mars had took Ignite, Data's dead.
Yeah. It's really where you just gotta weigh the options. Like, hey, maybe Ignite is gonna be better in this matchup. I would have taken it versus Veigar.
Right. Sid coming in. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maddie with the defense. They really nerfed the amount of damage that does.
I haven't paid attention to Rift Herald damage if they nerfed it.
It used to take it down to two plates from full tower.
Ooh.
I don't think Dater's going to get there to save him. Good flash by Maddie. Good flash. Good cage.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, and that's an unfortunate Vagar.
And it's just, yeah, that VA go being able to just press the no button.
That was unfortunate. That was a perfectly timed use of his R to avoid that Vagar R.
That's
Well, we
free
got
drink
Red
for
Cane.
them.
We got Red Cane now. But he doesn't want to go into 3 of them.
No.
But he can do stuff like that too, so that's fine. So we got a 4K gold lead at 12 minutes. 1 Rift Herald and 2 Dragons for Twinkie's Angels with 6 kills.
I mean, I definitely think Ornnie is doing a better job on the defense and playing picks a little more carefully, but yeah. Honestly, I would personally take out just that Rakan because his knock up into ult is devastating for a team fight.
Right. So Dater's sitting on 90 stacks. We got Cassante going in, clearing some vision.
Turret plating will fall soon.
I'm really surprised that Zaya is able to push into that Caitlyn as much as she is now, considering Caitlyn is Zaya Rakan's counter. Every time I play it, I have to ban the Caitlyn.
Yeah, I mean her range is the longest in the game, right?
Yeah.
It's just every time I've played against the Caitlyn, it's hard to engage unless you have an Amumu or something that stun, pull in, then hard CC for a significant amount of time just to give the ADC and any other carries you have time to kill it. Because I mean, she starts hurting too. I mean, I've seen her one-shot other ADCs.
I mean, just the nightmare of a late game Kate passive did Jinx 3/4 health one shot her right there.
Yeah. That was a great play by Rakan to come in through the backside, secure the kill on the Caitlyn. Matty Rack's kind of getting put under a lot of pressure here to try to make a play. Kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Great knock-up, great knock-up. Can you get... Twinkie's just doing Zaya things now. I didn't see if
Doing his
Amumu burnt his ult.
I don't think so.
That would have been a time to use it. Give Matty Rack enough time to do a little bit of damage, pop in, steal her soul. And there's first tower. First tower goes down bot lane. We got the bot lane roaming up mid. Now, if I'm Dater, I know my bot lane just got the tower knocked, so I should be expecting company.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. As soon as that bot tower goes down, they disappear. I'm out of mid lane.
Right.
Like, you can have this mid tower, I can't fight this. Oh no, they might just decide to do the...
I mean, that's the smart play. Take the money and back. You just got a tower. You're sitting on 3-0 and 1, 2-0 and 4. Get the money on the map, and then try to make a play.
Although I don't like that Mundo just being able to do Mundo things.
Yeah,
Up, like,
they're gonna try and bait the Cassante into a fight. But Homemade's not gonna go for it. Homemade's a pretty safe player. Going for the back. Taking the L, just going for the back. So that was good. Mara's standing toe to toe with Homemade. Trying to push top lane. Counter that bot lane loss. Gotta fight mid lane. That's just unfortunate. They need some front line for Veigar and Kane to do things.
the problem is Kane kind of has to be that front line. I've been in games with that where I'm the bruiser. I have to be that front line, but
Right.
it's difficult with this.
I mean, with Mundo unlocked now, doing the roam, you get a little bit better front line. I think the team fight's still good for Let's Get Orny, but they can't be getting caught out like that.
Yeah.
Red team has slain the dragon.
That's 3 dragons, puts them on soul point. 5k gold lead, 11 kill lead, 11-0. Interesting. They send the Caitlyn north to go against Homemade. Now, like I said, well, they got the gank coming too.
Well, I mean, it's viable. Kate's sitting on Kraken right now, so she can definitely go toe to toe with him with Kane.
Even at a 3-level deficit.
With that Kane.
Well, I guess with Kane. But I mean, still, that's 9 and 10 versus 12. I mean, I don't know Cassante. I'm just assuming that he's a new champ and completely overpowered like Belveth was.
Thankfully, no, he's actually not. He's a little... I've never played him, but from what I've seen, he's a little more difficult to play. You can't just ult someone and get to one-shot them.
Right. Well, and that's the thing too. Like, I haven't seen his ult like effectively used yet.
Just pray that you never see his ult with the Yasuo ulting that person. Sante follows the person, Yasuo follows the person.
Oh
Ugh.
man. Kane got a 1v1 right now. He's gonna back out. Smart play. Smart play. That was a lot of damage they put on that Mundo really, really quick.
Yikes, yeah, that's Cassidon things.
Yeah, there's nothing that they're gonna be able to do there to save that tower.
It's unfortunate, because that's the tower you need. You want to keep that one.
Yeah. I mean, Twinkie's sitting on Greaves and Kraken, so attack speed, plus he's got a Zeal. So attack speed's starting to stack for him.
Yeah, if he goes for that quick blades thirds, he's gonna be a monster.
Wow, that's
Not
just
sure that's where he
bad
wanna
for
be
Maddie.
today.
That's a bad day.
That is not where he wants to be.
I mean, you got Twinkie's Angels just pushing topside with a full group.
Yeah, they're looking to push that tower down. Hopefully at the cost of Veigar being able to push in their bot tower.
Right.
But no.
I mean, they're keeping up. They're keeping up as far as towers go. So,
Yeah.
you know, major objectives wise, they're keeping up. I mean, they can't let them get the dragon. They can't let them get like a 22-minute soul. 23 soul.
Oh, Hextech soul too. But, you know, if I was Kane, like right now, looking at it, just try to steal.
Right. I mean, you got the wall run, right?
Yep. You
Pop
can queue
the.
right out.
Yep. So Homemade's got Bramble now. Heartsteel, is that a new item?
That's since preseason, yeah. It's just one where big tanks go for it just to build up more and more health and be really annoying.
Yeah, like tanks need more health.
Have you seen a Scion ADC with Heartsteel?
Oh. So, funny story. This one time I'm playing jungle, and this dude builds lethality Scion, and I'm playing E
Oh
in
yeah.
the jungle.
Yeah.
And all he did was just invade me after again and again and again and again. And I know Novo remembers this because I was absolutely tilted. I was like screaming, punching the desk, the whole 9 yards. Like I couldn't take it. I could not take it. We got a fight here in the jungle.
Oh, may take
Oh,
down that
good,
Viego. The nice
good.
pick.
Yeah, that's what you
That
need to do.
that secures Dragon for them. As long as they
Yep.
don't die to Zaya.
Oh, that's an unfortunate down on Matty Rack.
Ooh, Cassidy damage on Mundo.
That's insane. Well, I mean, Mundo doesn't have anything for AP.
Trying to be a meat shield so they won't focus the Kayn, Caitlyn, Veigar.
Yeah, but I mean, with that Cassidy on the other side, you need to build like forget, it's like nature's something.
Oh,
Help me
Force of
out here.
Nature, yeah.
Yeah, force of nature or something to kind of counteract that AP damage.
Yeah. So I mean, that Cassidy is the only thing like melting that Mundo.
And fast, like Mars is 4-0 and 7 out of mid lane.
Yeah, that'll be an uncontested Baron for them.
So if I'm Twinkies Angels and I just got Baron, I would be 1v or 1-3-1ing, trying to get pressure in all three. I mean, they've got pressure top and mid, but bot lane they could push in, make them split the fight, because just like you saw when they're together, Let's Get Horny can win a team fight. Like they can if they do it in the right way. Preferably not in the jungle.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
locked
that
him
Mundo
down.
healing. Oh, they just saw the
Don't
Cassante ult. Yeah, Viego's getting himself into some really bad situations now.
Yeah. And that's the thing with Viego too. Like I played a little bit of Viego, and like you start off so strong. Like you get early ganks, you get early picks, and it kind of builds like a false sense of security, like you're pretty much unstoppable. But with the right CC, you're not that tanky. You can get mowed down really fast. And currently, Viego is the only death on their team. Matty Rack picking a fight he doesn't want. See if he gets out of this. Nope.
Oh. Now that Zaya's starting to build quick blades.
Oh man, wasted the flash. That was max range. She was out. Ooh, and the Cassante goes down with the Vagar
Nice.
ult out of the bush.
Nice. That is the fight they need.
Yeah, but they needed to back out. They overextended a little bit because now it's 3v2 on a tower that Mundo can't
Ooh,
protect
no.
himself.
Did that Cassidon just okay?
Mars with the Quadra.
I don't like that Cassidon.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
I'm pretty sure that's like illegal in like 37 states.
That is yikes. This is why I like to pick mid lane last in case something like that comes out of the bush. I don't want to have a Vagar going in that.
Yeah, that's just a bad time. I mean, Dater's been doing good though. Like Dater's been catching him in the cage, and that's Dater's job. Catch him in the cage, get the initial lockdown, let your ADC your ADC do the damage, let the Kayn do the damage, and follow up with the Amumu with CC. I mean, Dater's sitting on 210 stacks, so his R is going to start deleting people. The longer
Yeah,
this game goes on, the stronger he gets.
I'm hoping he's starting towards Rabadon second.
I mean, he needs it. Like, let's see. We got treads on Cassante. We got treads on Viego. We got treads. Like, everybody's built some form of AP resistance. At least on the front line.
That's gonna be their problem if they can stall it. I mean, that Vagar just presses R on Zaya. Bye.
Yeah. How is
Why?
Mundo still alive?
Heartsteel.
That is insane.
Yeah, that is Heartsteel Mundo for you.
Oh, the lockdown on the Mars. Mars
Oh
gets
yeah, that
out.
could. Yeah, yikes.
Blue team's turret has
Had a moo.
It's Matty Rack versus all.
Kane can save the day. It's okay.
blue team's turret has been destroyed.
That Cassidy is just mowing people down. Mars is 12-0-9.
Oh.
3 items and boots.
Yeah, that's. I am very thankful to not have come across a Cassidon in solo queue yet, but. Yikes.
Got a little jarring going in the in-game chat. Top lane cleanup. I know you guys can't see the game. I apologize for that. Twinkies Angels is marching down top lane right now as we speak.
Did that to my league client too. I had to alt tab and then press the secondary league icon to get me back into the game.
Yeah, I had to do that myself. Oof.
Oh, there we are. We're back.
And that's a cleanup on aisle 3.
Mars wants an interview. Yeah.
And that's gonna be game 2. So Twinkies Angels and Orange Duck Gaming go to 2-2 this week.
That's incredible.
Yeah, a lot of action-packed landing this evening. We had Mars 15-0-11, 26 KDA, 41,000 damage done, 15k gold earned. Hey, and I did ask from the get-go, maybe this game is won through the mid lane. I mean, I definitely think they snowballed the Mars and got that Cassidon rolling, and there was nothing that their front line could do.
Oh, I mean, Cassidon's fed. That's just it. It's kind of like the Samira. Samira's fed. That's it.
So all in all, fun-filled, action-packed evening of League of Legends. To all of those that came out to watch, I appreciate you. Nova appreciates you. I'm sure Morgan appreciates you.
Thank you
I
very
can't
much.
talk. Thank you for hanging out with us. Excited to see what's coming down the pipe next week. I know we've got Mad Geniuses on bye, and I believe, don't quote me on this, but Orange Ducks, I think, is facing off against Twinkies Angels, which was shaping up to be a pretty bloody match.
I absolutely want to see that. I want to see I don't know, the ADC versus ADC mid. They just got so many great players.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely. I think the winner of that match is going to be the favorite for the season, in my opinion. But,
Absolutely.
so, well, thanks to everybody coming. Appreciate you. Can't wait to see you guys next week. It's going to be a fun-filled, action-packed evening, as it always is here at Other Side Gaming. Morgan, you got anything to add?
Yep, just basically what Stretch said. Thank you guys so much. I know Novocaine appreciates your guys' support, and we just love reading chat, and casting is fun for all these games. Thank you.
It's a good time. It's a good time. If you haven't followed, liked, subscribed, please do. Appreciate you. Other than that, this is Stretch signing out.